Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to this 2024-2025 Concacaf Nations League Group match the national teams of St. Kitts and Nevis and Cayman Islands.
On to Warner Park Football Stadium in beautiful Basseterre St. Kitts, Concacaf 2024 Nations League. We're in League C, Group C, where the leaders St. Kitts and Nevis will try to fend off the Cayman Islands in this matchup coming right down to the wire in another thrilling Concacaf Nations League season. We're going to have the national anthems, have the starting lineups and kickoff. Stay tuned.
Please rise for the playing of the national anthem of Cayman Islands. Ladies and gentlemen, can you please remain standing for the playing of the national anthem of St. Kitts and Nevis.
So there you have the anthems between St. Kitts and Nevis and Cayman Islands. Just 3 points separating these two teams, coming down to the very last match in the Concacaf 2024 Nations League season League C, Group C. St. Kitts padding a 3-point lead. All they need is a draw and they will qualify they would win the group, beat getting promotion, and also get a chance to play for the Concacaf Gold Cup qualifiers. With the lineups for St. Kitts and Nevis: Julian Archibald, actually Kai Francis, Brendan Tuckett, Tajani Clark, Tamar Samuel, Devan Harvey, Shavin Boston, Jolene Connor, Hamilton, Burt, Matthew and Brown, to go along with Dionys Stephen, who scored in the last match versus Cayman Islands just a few weeks ago in September. Match officials: Shaquille Jokil, Kenan Daniel, Jade Salamatin and Lekangel Daleka. Suriname, St. Vincent and Aruba will be officiating today's match. Giuliani Archibald and DeAndre Rowe, the two skippers, getting to the center circle to take the coin toss. A must-win win for Cayman Islands, who have to not only win, but win big to win this group and overtake St. Kitts. But we have Lamar Donnell, Wesley Robinson, Sebastian Martinez, Trey E. Banks, Jaden Macfield, Gabriel Delogio, Darnett Douglas, Joshua Campbell, Josiah Johnson, and coach Joey Japp will make up the starting lineup for this team. But the last time these two teams played each other in September, St. Kitts and Nevis won, and they won big by 4-1 in Cayman Islands. 2 goals by Kamari Rogers, 1 by Dionys Stevens, and Taquani Williams also got on the score sheet. Now Williams is back in the starting lineup, so too Dionys Stevens, but Kamari Rogers is yet to be listed as this match coming down to the wire, but St. Kitts and Nevis thinking they have enough padding to see this thing through. So they are at home in Basseterre, Warner Park Football Stadium, St. Kitts and Nevis. They will have the first touch. Cayman Islands in red, right to left. St. Kitts and Nevis in the green strip. So the home team gets us underway. They have been perfect so far in this League C, Group stage. 3 wins out of 3, and have been a model of consistency throughout this tournament. Cayman Islands, on the other hand, getting a big win against British Virgin Islands just a few days ago on this very ground. A goal by Dimitri Douglas, who came in off of a corner kick to secure that 1-0 win. And that's Joey Japp from the Cayman Islands. Long clearance, and St. Kitts and Nevis, they know exactly what they need to do. Just avoid a huge defeat to Cayman Islands. As for the men in red, well, it's the reverse. They have to score, and score a lot of goals. And they'll be looking to that man, Elijah Seymour, at the bottom of your screen. He plays for Masters FA. There's Francisco Molina for St. Kitts and Nevis, and what a job he has done, leading this team to a perfect record in their first 3 matches. The star man, Elijah Seymour, on the wrong end of a collision, just trying to collect his breath. Make no bones about it, what we've seen in this group is a lot of physicality in the matches leading up to this one. And we don't expect this game to be any different. Seymour looked a little bit dazed. Physiotherapist Al Bartais on the sidelines having a word with Seymour. Played short, and here comes the home team, starting to boss things from the earlies. This is Mitchum. Sidelines calling for possession, and Mitchum and company oblige. Switch of play to the far left, and a quick counter for Cayman Islands. They have to be direct, have to be aggressive in going forward. First look at Shaquille Jokil, the man in the middle from Suriname. Home team recycle. Irvin Lewis lays it back. And at this point, the Cayman Islands don't seem to be pressing as high in the early stages of this match. Ball over the top. And the first touch for Lachlan Lambert, who was fantastic in his clean sheet versus British Virgin Islands on Saturday. Seymour dispossessed. Mitchum laying it off. The cross. Back to Mitchum, turning. Still Mitchum, slide tacklers in there. And they foiled the midfield maestro from St. Kitts on that attack, and now a free kick for the visitors. Here was Mitchum laying it off outside to Sawyers, who gets it right back to Mitchum. And a desperate tackle from DeAndre Rowe. Out by St. Kitts and Nevis. Both of these teams enjoying a back-to-back wins against British Virgin Islands, both home and away, so confidence is running high in the squad. But St. Kitts and Nevis with a pretty significant advantage with that 4-1 win in Truman Bodden Stadium in Cayman Islands in September. A match where Taquani Williams scored twice and ran riot. Mitchum, who's in the thick of things. Sawyers, the cross. Back post, and the volley comes in. Well, what an effort in the opening 6 minutes. It was Kyle Kelly arriving late. Deep cross from Terrell. And there was Kelly, got it right on the laces, and it just flew past the last post. Well, talking about the form that St. Kitts and Nevis have, 3-1 winners over British Virgin Islands last week Wednesday. 2-0 winners versus BVI in September. 4-1 winners, of course, over Cayman Islands on the opening day of the Nations League competition. But just before that, 1-0 winners over Bahamas in a World Cup qualifier. So 4 wins out of 5. The 5th game was a loss to Costa Rica by 4 goals to 0. But 4 on the trot for the home team. There was a foul. This will be a free kick for Cayman Islands. Lambert goes long. Jabari Campbell, very active on Saturday versus BVI. Takes the throw in. Dispossessed, counter-attack for St. Kitts. It's Kelly. Immediately red shirts corral him and he has to retreat. Again, the physical play in the center circle. Cayman Islands retrieve Campbell. And as for Cayman Islands, the 1-0 win over BVI on Saturday. 4-1 loss, like we mentioned, to St. Kitts in September. Then another 1-0 win over British Virgin Islands, this time in Cayman Islands. A 3-0 loss to Cuba in a World Cup qualifier, and a 1-0 win over Antigua in a World Cup qualifier. So 3 wins out of 5, with 2 losses for Cayman Islands. Mitchum concedes, and Sawyer wins the free kick. Elijah Seymour. There was the tackle. Seymour scoring the 1,000th goal in Nations League when he scored against British Virgin Islands in September. Zachary Scott, number 10, very interested in this free kick. Scott, ball did its job. Just dinks it back in, and the first real touch for the skipper, Jelani Archibald. Fantastic distribution out wide. And a heavy touch means Cayman Islands gets the ball back. Apologies coming in from Tiquan Terrell. Jardine Alexander with the throw-in. Seymour screening. Such an elegant winger, Seymour. Played inside. Scott. Campbell. And again, Kelly gets the better of him. Kelly into the shadows, and into the shadows of St. Kitts' defense. Mitchum, the brain of this St. Kitts and Nevis outfit, on the ball again, like a Caribbean Andre Pirlo. Kelly. Inside, top of the box, he shots. Sliding tackle by DeAndre Rowe. Tussling and turning. The home team gets back possession. And now they win a free kick in a somewhat dangerous position. Remains Sawyer slipping it through, and it's Kelly who was caught. Standing over it, Mervyn Lewis of Najiko Kayan FC. Free kick goes over the wall and over Lambert's crossbar for a goal kick. Lachlan Lambert from Academy SC, one of the younger players in this Cayman Islands squad, has been more than efficient in this tournament. Kept 2 clean sheets against BVI, but just suffered that heavy defeat against St. Kitts where he conceded 4. In this Group C stage, St. Kitts and Nevis in their 3 matches tallying 9 goals in 3 games, averaging 3 a game. Because they have players such as Taquani Williams and Mitchum on the field to go along with Romain Sawyers, they have that ability to unlock defenses. Cross comes in, a little bit of a miscue between the defenders, Rowe, Alexander and Gray. Cayman Islands, on the other hand, haven't been as prolific. Just the 2 goals against BVI in their, well, 3 goals in their 3 matches. Evenly distributed, 1 each game. Cayman Islands will have to put just about 7 goals past St. Kitts and Nevis today to leapfrog them. But that doesn't exclude them from being the best second-place team and having them in a play-in position. At the moment, they have 6 points. Anguilla, Turks and Caicos, 3 points. And Bahamas, 4 points. They take on Barbados tonight in Group A. If Cayman Islands can come away with a draw, a lot of pressure will be put on Bahamas to beat Barbados at home in Barbados, to leapfrog the Cayman Islands to get that best second-place team in League C. Quick look at the possession, dominated so far by the home team. 74%. The Cayman Islands not interested in possession. It's all about goals today. This was Matthew Subaran winning the free kick. Cross to the last post, the header. St. Kitts and Nevis survive. Alexander back into the mix. Kelly. And immediately a cry of calm from Molina on the sidelines to get back into their possession-based offense. Scott. Excellent turn from Tugman. Tugman came on as a substitute against BVI on Saturday. Gets the nod today. Campbell. One head up, one head back. Safely into the possession of Lachlan Lambert. Concacaf Nations League 2024 League C rolls on today. Barbados host Bahamas as Bahamas tries to find a way into that playing position. And the nightcap will be Turks and Caicos taking on Belize. Turks and Caicos still in with a shout. They have to win against Belize, who have already won the group. And a very, very tough tackle on Campbell from Javon Armory. Campbell won the first tackle, and then Armory came in and made no mistake by flattening the right back. Long ball into the box. Little head up, but it's a tame one. Archibald gets things underway. Kelly, who's enjoying a lot of room on that left-hand side. Can't turn. Outside of the foot pass. Sawyers gets past the first tackle. Still Sawyers. Red shirts closing in, and it's going to be a corner kick, the first one of the match. As both Seymour and Alexander retreating. So we're 19 minutes in. On this occasion, in September, St. Kitts were already up a goal through Kawani Rogers, who scored in the 9th minute. So far, Cayman Islands faring better. This one is going to be retaken. Corner kick to the last post and headed over bar. Good delivery. It was deep. He just couldn't guide his header down towards Lambert and company. "20 minutes in, St. Kitts and Nevis 0, Cayman Islands 0. The group leaders, St. Kitts and Nevis, will be enjoying this scoreline. All they need is a point or to avoid a heavy defeat to Cayman Islands to win this group. Change of play. It's going to be Lewis, Mitchum, and given away, Tugman. Heavy tackle on Mason Duval. You can hear it throughout St. Kitts. Kelly turning. Mitchum asking for it. The cross comes in. Well, the beauty of playing soccer in the Caribbean islands is that every spectator has an opinion. And the grounds are so quaint and snug that the players can hear every whisper, every shout. And it really makes for the compelling atmosphere for the players. Looks like Jordan Bonilla Ramirez. And Matthew Subaran. So the ball played back to St. Kitts with a sportsmanship after the referee stopped the play because of the injury. Terrell looking inside to Mitchum, who has been dispossessed. But Mitchum recovers. Again, heavy possession by St. Kitts and Nevis. Unwilling to give the ball over to Cayman Islands to dictate. They're at home in front of their fans, and they have every intention of bossing the play. Mitchum gave it away. Seymour looking for Tugman. Gets past one, gets past a second. Tugman into the 18-yard box. The shot comes in, saved by Archibald. Appeals for handball. Excellent skill on the far side, but Tugman has had the best chance so far for either team in the opening 23 minutes. He had a lot of work to do, riding 2 tackles, and eventually Archibald with a foot save to keep him off the score sheet. Here comes St. Kitts and Nevis again. Getting to the byline. Excellent stop. Very important interception, and Campbell gets it back. Mitchum. Sawyers. Ball seems to be finding the number 8 Mitchum in the center circle. He is again on the ball. Excellent turn. It's Armory and Mitchum combining in the center circle. Sawyers always seems to be available. Early cross to the far post. And yes, we're in the tropics, and yes, we love the sunshine, but as a result, we're going to have a cooling break for the players. Just about 26 minutes in. St. Kitts and Nevis 0, Cayman Islands 0. Concacaf Nations League 2024 season, League C, Group C. Cayman Islands desperate for a victory, a big victory, to leapfrog the group leaders St. Kitts and Nevis. But more realistically, looking for 3 points to secure the best second place team in League C to get them into that play-in position. This was the best chance. It was DeAndre Rowe, the skipper, coming in on Mitchum. It was a cross by Terrell to the back post, and what a strike by Kelly at the far post. Then a bit of a tussle between Hanley, and then this cross to the back post. Out converted, and this is Cayman's best opportunity. Tugman getting past one, getting past another. And then Archibald with his superior positioning, keeping the big striker at bay. Terrell gets the ball back in. To the byline, rides the tackle, the cross, and now the referee calls for a goal kick. Subaran is asking for a handball from the linesman. Flicked on, and St. Kitts and Nevis get back possession. Cayman Islands only started their short history in Wolf soccer in 1985, and St. Kitts and Nevis gets past the defense, and DeAndre Rowe, the skipper, leading by example with another saving slide tackle. Every time you think St. Kitts and Nevis are just going to keep the ball in midfield, they have a piercing ball over the top that creates an opportunity. Second corner kick for the day for St. Kitts and Nevis to the back post. Seymour makes no mistake and clears it, looking for Tugman. Mitchum keeps it in play. Seems quite the elegant midfielder, Johannes Mitchum from Newtown United FC. It's Campbell and Armory. Trying to break the lines, and another crunching tackle, this time coming from Gray. And Archibald heads it out. Sweeper keeper, and it beats Seymour as well. Terrell. Sawyers to his right, slips it in. Armory, corner number 3 for St. Kitts and Nevis. Cultured left foot of Taquani Williams. Crossing. Cayman Islands handle the dead ball. Scott can't get it away. Another whistle. And it's Campbell again, Jabari Campbell, the right back for Cayman Islands. And it's the first yellow card. goes to the home team. And it's going to be on Malik Roberts, the defender who was hanging around from the corner kick. And when the play came back in his direction, he made sure that Jabari Campbell was not going to get past him. So Malik Roberts, first player yellow carded in this affair. Well, I tell you what, after St. Kitts and Nevis took Cayman Islands behind the woodshed in Truman Borden Park in Cayman Islands a month ago, winning 4-1. I have to say, at 0-0 after 33 minutes, Cayman Islands seem to be a lot more organized and, as they would say, stuck in as compared to how they were in the match in September. At this point, St. Kitts and Nevis were up 2 goals to the good, with Roberts and Rogers on the score sheet. Referee calls to the sidelines. Physiotherapist James Allister and the doctor Duana Pemberton. As it was Duval, looks like Armory. The 2 playmakers for each team. So Javon Armory from Village Superstars FC makes his way to the sideline. It is going to be a throw-in for Campbell and Cayman Islands. Played inside. Turning. It was Alexander trying to find Tugman. Jardine Alexander from Elite Sports Club had a more than admirable job against BVI on Saturday. And gets the nod again today at left centre back. Cross. Taken quickly. Scott. Referee says play on. Campbell's shot. And that's going to end up high, far and wide for Archibald to give chase. Under 10 minutes to go in this first half. And St. Kitts and Nevis at this point steering themselves into first place. They already are in first place, but into the winning stage of Group C. If they can hold off Cayman Islands and prevent a big loss, which seems more than likely, they will win this group and move on. Cayman Islands, if they can just secure a point or 3, they will put themselves in pole position for the best second place team in League C and get into that play-in position and ultimately give themselves a chance to qualify for the Concacaf Gold Cup 2025. High press doesn't pay off. They don't win possession, but they win the throw-in, Cayman Islands. And a very unhappy Raheem Hanley is staring down the sidelines, looking at the linesman. Duval, Scott. And Jacoby Tugman gets back to his feet. It's going to be a throw-in, or is it going to be a free kick? Throw-in is the call, and Campbell will do the honours. Setting up for a long throw. Looking for the tall Tugman. Duval chasing. There's that clearance by Terrell. Kelly. St. Kitts and Nevis have completely dominated the ball. 71% possession at the moment. 6 shots to 3. Have kept Cayman Islands and whatever their intentions are at bay. Terrell. Mitchum. Top of the box, here comes St. Kitts and Nevis, starting to get close. And his short passes, and his shot from outside by Armory. Scott looking for an outlet, finds it in Campbell. But they're pinned so far back that even if they do win the ball, there's no outlets. And now the Sugar Boys are back on the ball. The all-time record against St. Kitts and Nevis for Cayman Islands. They've played the Sugar Boys twice. 1 draw and 2 losses. They've never beaten St. Kitts and Nevis. And Mitchum goes flying and he wins a free kick. There is Alexander coming across and upending the midfield maestro. Making room, here comes Alexander. Hips, shoulders, ribs, anything will do. So to Kwani Williams, United Old Road Jets FC, number 7, hands on hips, had 2 goals against Cayman Islands the last time they met. Has the perfect angle and just about the perfect distance for a free kick. Lachlan Lambert has 4 players in the wall. And Williams looks like he's in the mood. Williams tries to go underneath the wall, he follows up. Lambert makes no mistake. Trying to go underneath the wall as it elevated. And it was Alexander who stopped the progression of the shot. So Cayman Islands respond with a free kick of their own. It's Ramirez. Lofted ball into the box to no one. And Archibald will have himself a goal kick. There's that line of confrontation from Cayman Islands, just about the beginning of the second third of the field. Here they come. It's a free kick. Cayman Islands, with the exuberance and pressure, win back possession. It's going to be the skipper, DeAndre Rowe, who's played for the U15, U17, U20 Cayman Island teams. Very much a patriot. Red shirts queuing up in the box. Into the last 30 seconds now. And referee Jokil is going to have to do some housekeeping. It is Duval and Mervyn Lewis jostling. Rowe lofted into the box, heads it. No problems for Archibald, who loves to distribute the ball. And Seymour is impeding his angle. Terrell, 3 minutes to be added for injury time in this first half. All is even. I see Kitts and Nevis starting to stroll to that finish line. Only needed to prevent a big loss to Cayman Islands. And so far, Sawyer, Terrell, who's on the ball, Mitchum in the middle of the park, have all controlled the game for the Sugar Boys. Williams cross to the far post. Free kick for the Cayman Islands. Lambert. Subaran gets it to Duval. Looking for that reverse pass back to Subaran. And it pops back out to the byline, the cross. Excellent turn by Williams. Superior first touch. Gets it back. But the pass was behind him and Alexander was on top of him. Into the last 40 seconds of injury time. Cleared away by Cayman Islands, and we've seen Kitts and Nevis hurry up. They may get one more sequence in this half. All eyes on referee Jokiel. Mitchum. That is the whistle for the end of the first half. All is even between St. Kitts and Nevis and the Cayman Islands. The home team only have to starve off a large defeat to win the group. Cayman Islands desperate for a goal and some points to secure the best second place team in League C. But as of 45 minutes, no goals. When we return, we'll have first half highlights.
Take care of me, you like it, take care of it. That's who I wanna be.
We are back in beautiful Warner Park Football Stadium in Basseterre St. Kitts and Nevis. It is the last match in Group C, League C, where the home team are strolling to the finish line. They are 3 points clear of the Cayman Islands and a hefty goal difference to go along with it. Cayman Islands had to come in here, win by 7 clear goals in order to swap places with St. Kitts and Nevis in first place. St. Kitts and Nevis have held Cayman Islands at bay for the first 45 minutes. As we see the first substitution is for Cayman Islands, Wesley Robinson coming in for Elijah Seymour. Cayman Islands, on the other hand, have the ability to get to the best second place team in League C and get themselves into a play-in position. So Seymour a forward, Robinson a defender. Joey Japp, the coach for Cayman Islands, may be thinking to just hold this position, see it through, get a point, get themselves to 7 points and put the pressure on Bahamas, who have to play Barbados. Bahamas has 4 points and will have to beat Barbados at home to then overtake Cayman Islands. And when I say at home, I mean at home in Barbados. Lachlan Lamberts had to just make 2 saves in that first half, in a relatively quiet first half. Scott outside, some room for Tugman. The cross cleared away. There was an opportunity to pick out Scott and company, and Tugman couldn't find them. Jabari Campbell stepping across to take this throw. Given away. St. Kitts and Nevis, who have been perfect in their first 3 matches, beating BVI twice, beating this very same Cayman Islands team. And an excellent tackle. Win the goal kick as well. It's the right back Campbell. Perfectly timed slide tackle. It was Armory, and here's Campbell just waiting and timed it to perfection. St. Kitts and Nevis in pole position to finish top of Group C, put themselves in line for promotion to Group B, depending on the quarterfinals which will be coming up. And it's Duval to the byline. Cross, the header! What a chance. And Archibald, the goalkeeper, has gotten the short end of the stick. Teasing cross by Duval, and crashing the last post was Robinson, the substitute, and he didn't hold back. He completely flattened Archibald in his own goal. And now the skipper is wondering what day it is. So the captain is back on his feet and he's asking for his defenders to come a little closer. Player goes down. It's going to be a free kick for St. Kitts and Nevis. And Ramirez getting a little talking to. And that was actually DeAndre Rowe going right over the back of Williams. Irving Lewis, Mitchum and Williams all standing over this one. With the ball staggered to the right side, the left-footed Williams seems more obliged to take this one. It's the right-footed shot. As we all looked at Williams, it was actually Irving Lewis who took the free kick. St. Kitts and Nevis, top of Group C in League C. Their history in the Nations League has been topsy-turvy. 2019-2020 began in League B, got demoted to League C. Then in 23 got promoted back up again, back up to League B, then got demoted again to League C. And by winning this group, seemed to be set to be promoted to League B again. Campbell, who is so good at right back, winning duels every time they come down this right-hand side. Jabari Campbell, Academy SC, number 23 for Cayman Islands. Look at the flags in the background, beautiful tropical breeze. In Basseterre St. Kitts, Warner Park Football Stadium, the home of League C, Group C finals match. And the home team is strolling to that first place finish in the group. Robinson, the substitute, asks for a free kick and gets it. There's a player down near the center circle. This was Zachary Scott, the most creative player for this Cayman Island outfit, has the most assists in this Nation League season. So too chances created. That was Jacoby Tugman going down after the challenge from Mervyn Lewis. Free kick for Cayman Islands. Scott. Good delivery, headed out on the second attempt. Luke Roberts, who was cautioned in the first half, gives up another corner kick. It's the first in the second half for Cayman Islands. Scott again. To the penalty spot this time, and the header not too far off. And Cayman Islands, they may only have 30% possession throughout the match, but every so often they get close enough to make Archibald a little uneasy in his goal. There's that delivery by Scott, picture perfect. And it was the number 6, Wesley Robinson, whose header was just wide.
Out. Number 21 in, number 17. That substitution was made in the 56th minute.
Laquan Brown checking in for Kyle Kelly on this left-hand side for St. Kitts and Nevis. Bit of a seesaw battle with possession at the moment. Home team comes away with it. Chipped over the top. Throw in on the far side. It's Taquan Terrell. Switching. And the most coveted thing for a soccer player is space. Getting to the byline, across the face of the goal, cleared away by Rowe, who's playing the ultimate captain's role for Cayman Islands. Lays it back. Out wide. It's Armory. And he wins a corner kick. It's the first for this half for St. Kitts and Nevis. Overall, 5 corner kicks for the home team. This is Williams showing off his skill again. Crossed. It beats Lambert, and he shot into the crowd. Shadows starting to appear in St. Kitts and Nevis. Sun starting to set in this beautiful tropical island. Armory. Chip into the box. And Lambert looking to distribute. Excellent turn by Tugman. Lays it off. The cross comes in. Oh, what a strike! Zachary Scott, against the run of play, have given Cayman Islands the lead. A beautiful interchange on the far left. A give, a go, and then the cross was met superbly by Scott. It was about waist height, and it was a thundering volley No chance for Archibald. And it's Robinson who's come on and been in the thick of things. Put it on a platter. And Scott gobbled it up. Cayman Islands 1, St. Kitts and Nevis 0. And the home team, who's been perfect throughout this Concacaf Nations League 24 season, have now gone a goal behind for the first time. There's a buzz around the ground. Cayman Islands need a lot more goals than this to overtake St. Kitts and Nevis, but it certainly puts them in the best second place team in League C and will certainly get them to the play-in position for the quarter-final. And Alexander has just gone right through his own man. The physiotherapist is on. It is Wesley Robinson who's on the ground, but this is his assist. Look at the cross. Zachary Scott timed it to perfection. A superb goal by the number 10. And Cayman Islands, against the run of play, take a 1-0 lead. Well, I think we can all agree the game needed a goal. But Zachary Scott didn't just deliver a goal, he delivered a goal to remember. Free kick. And despite St. Kitts and Nevis being about 6 goals clear, goal difference wise, their feathers are ruffled. And now playing with a bit of urgency in front of their own crowd. This is the standings in Group C. You can see the goal difference, 7-goal lead still over Cayman Islands. But with 9 points, Cayman Islands, if they can hold on to this lead, will be the best second-place team in League C. And that would secure them into that play-in position. Mitchum, whose 50th cap today. Would it be a loss? Cleared away. Hanley. Out wide, and it was too far and too hard for Armory. Campbell asking for another ball. Well, what a shrewd move by Joey Jap Tejong, who replaced his predecessor on the sidelines for Cayman Islands. He replaced Claudio Garcia in February this year. He made the move to take off Elijah Seymour, one of their more decorated players for Cayman Islands, and brought on Wesley Robinson, whose energy on that left-hand side tipped the scales. And now has put his team and the Cayman Islands in a very good position for that best second-place team in League C. Tugman. Oh, and he couldn't keep it in, and Tugman has just been flattened. And it's going to be a yellow card. Raheem Hanley never pulled up the handbrakes, even though the ball went out of play. Ball was out of play, and there's Hanley going right through Tugman. So yellow card for Hanley, and the Cayman Islands don't appreciate the gamesmanship by Hanley. The ball was out of bounds, and he went right through the Cayman Island forward. And referee Jokel is not finished. After Hanley gets the yellow card, so too the captain, Archibald. Third yellow card for St. Kitts and Nevis. Hanley. Armory. Williams. Cayman Islands parking the bus now. And their scrappy demeanor has paid off with this 1-0 lead. Out wide, Hanley's cross. Headed out emphatically by Cameron Gray. Substitution taking place. And the Sugar Boys are responding with 2 players coming in, fresh legs.
Substitution made for St. Kitts. Out number 10. In number 23.
Javon Armory comes off.
Out number 8. In number 9.
Header won by Cayman Islands. So Armory and Mitchum, 2 of the more better ball handlers for St. Kitts and Nevis, come out. Number 22, Dionys Stephen, who scored in the last time these 2 teams played in Cayman Islands, comes in. Tries to help it on. Just towed away. Tugman, who's working hard as the only forward for Cayman Islands, wins a valuable throw-in and possession for the visitors. It may not be pretty, but they're advancing the ball down the field. Another throw-in. This time it's going to be a long throw. Right into the box, headed out. Cross on the left, the header. It's a tame one in the end. And Archibald really wants to get St. Kitts and Nevis back in stride. Quickly played. And it's the substitute. Shaveen Boston can't keep it in play. 3 subs made for St. Kitts and Nevis. Just 1 so far for Cayman Islands. That one is Wesley Robinson, who created the goal for Zachary Scott. So we're at the 70-minute mark, 20 minutes of regular time remaining. And we now have a water break. And Cayman Islands and Joey Jap Tejong are going to have a long discussion to try to see through the next 20 minutes. While St. Kitts and Nevis and Francisco Molina are going to try to find a way back. Here's a look at that goal again. Robinson and Scott got all his laces on it to give the visitors a goal against the run of play. And look what it means to the bench. Looks like Irvin Lewis was trying to outwill the referee into favouring St. Kitts and Nevis for the throw-in, but it is clearly Cayman Islands' possession. And Jabari Campbell, look at the referee Jokel has changed his mind. It is going to be St. Kitts and Nevis' ball. Given away, Zachary Scott. Looking for Tugman, finding him. Tugman shot, testing Archibald. Well, when you spend so much time on your own as a lone forward, Tugman, he's earned the right to have a shot, and he took it. Hanley. Cayman Islands forcing the Sugar Boys back. Tugman can't control. Stephen. Good cross to the back post and just about 2 yards off was Shaveen Boston. Thumbs up. Dionis Stephen scoring against Cayman Islands in September in that 4-1 win. Just delivered a peach of a cross. Out wide, Stephen again with room, slipping it inside. Boston turning, cleared away by Rowe. Tugman, Duval, and Tugman is offside. St. Kitts and Nevis looking for a way back, and the bus is officially parked in the Warner Park Football Stadium. Cayman Islands getting that goal from Zachary Scott, and with 15 minutes to go, it is a sea of red in their own defensive third. Stephen gets past one, gets past a second. Campbell hounding. And Jabari Campbell just putting enough muscle on Stephen to upset the cross. Another flawless game by the right back for Cayman Islands. Duval flicking on, Tugman. Hanley inside. Switch of play. Cayman Islands so disciplined in their positioning. Slipping it through, little 1-2. Turning and almost pickpocketed, and you can see what it means to the players on Cayman Islands. They're throwing themselves behind the ball. The early cross headed out by Campbell. Duval, anywhere will do. And we still have 12 minutes remaining. And that clearance by Duval indicates what this Cayman Islands team are willing to do. Slipped inside, shot from way out, saved by Lambert. Rechland Lambert is going to try to manage things now. This is that effort from Naquan Brown. Offside the call. Cayman Islands will take as long as they can. Set piece. Now the fatigue setting in. All the defending and chasing and running.
Number 4, and substitution is during the 80th minute.
Another substitution. Number 4, Taekwon Terrell comes out. And Kalonji Clark comes in. Clark trying to block his son. Duval. Still Duval. Another heavy tackle from Ramirez. Means the Sugar Boys get back possession. Two Cayman Islands bring some fresh legs on. Trey E. Banks is on the sidelines. So too Dimitri Douglas, who scored the goal against BVI on Saturday. Or do they dare not shake up this group that has gotten them this 1-0 lead in a hostile environment? So Matthew Subaran has departed. We'll get confirmation who the substitute that came in was. Duval intercepted. And St. Kitts and Nevis trying to find some sort of room. But at this point, Cayman Islands are blanketing them in midfield. And now as they advance in the defensive third. Slide tackle by Campbell. And it's going to be a corner kick for St. Kitts and Nevis. Clark, the substitute, to take it. And he's just been called off. Just about 8 minutes of regular time remaining. The cross from the corner to the far post. And it beat everyone, red shirts, green shirts. Makes no difference. But there was a deflection and the referee's pointing for another corner kick taken shortly. It's Clark. Crossing. Headed away by Alexander and a second time. So more fresh legs for Cayman Island. Number 11, Trey E. Banks, a skilled player who can hold the ball up on the wings, will come in, and Jacoby Tugman, the target man up top, will come off. Had a long shift today to provide an outlet for Cayman Islands. Home team wins the free kick. Actually, St. Kitts and Nevis win the free kick. It was E. Banks. Quan Brown. Chipping into the box. Out by Alexander. Anywhere will do. Awkward bounce. And E. Banks is making a nuisance of himself. Long ball into the 18-yard box. Lambert gets a hand to it. Duval clears. And St. Kitts and Nevis, with 4.5 minutes to go, are willing to go long into the 18-yard box and make the Cayman Islands defend from there. DeAndre Rowe just trying to catch his breath. It was Lambert. Got a piece of Rowe and a lot of Boston. Clark. Still Clark. Fresh legs of Clark. Rides two, couldn't get past the third. Hanley coming up. We're into the last 5 minutes of regular time. Cayman Islands trying to pull off the upset. Looks like it's going to be a free kick of some sorts, a foul. And Lambert and company will take their time to get this ball back in play. Ebanks. Down to the corner flag, Zachary Scott, and he is shrugged off the ball for a goal kick. Taken quickly. Crowd getting restless. Hanley. Trying to break lines. Slipped inside, little flick on. But there isn't much room to operate right now. The Cayman Islands are defending like seasoned veterans. Ebanks, the substitute, blows past one. Defenders recover. Top of the box, it's Scott, his shot. Archibald handles easily. Joshua Campbell was the one who set him up, coming off the bench with those fresh legs. And a tackle from behind. And referee Jokel comes across, and there was a reaction. And now there's pushing and shoving. Game starting to unravel. Cayman Islands understand what's at stake. They are willing to do anything, and St. Kitts and Nevis don't appreciate it. Referee Jokel is being observant and taking note. We've seen one yellow card brandished. And then we saw a reaction. The first yellow card was for the initial tackle from a Cayman Islands player. It looked to be Ramirez. Then a reaction came from a St. Kitts and Nevis player who didn't appreciate the challenge. And then both sides got involved. So the assistant referee coming across to provide some assistance to Jokel. The yellow card is out and the pencil is out. Names are being taken. We will give clarification when we can. So Ramirez has been cautioned for the initial challenge. But the laundry list is longer than that. Referee Jokel thinks he's had enough and he's going to get this ball back in play. Free kick for St. Kitts and Nevis. Make no qualms about it, they're going to go direct and pump this ball right into the 18-yard box. Another yellow card given. Looks like it was number 19, Romain Sawyers. Referee Jokel is giving a yellow card to one of the bench players, number 13, Jalion Burt, for his contribution in the squabble. And you can hear the buzz in Warner Park in St. Kitts and Nevis. Long ball into the box. Lambert gets his hands to it, and what a take by the goalkeeper. Appreciated by Jabari Campbell. So 9 minutes to be added for injury time. And you can thank the squabble that happened just before the end of full time. An eternity for St. Kitts and Nevis to try and get one back. Headed back to Archibald. Intercepting is Hanley, who clears. To the byline, trying to square it back, and rather than winning a corner kick, they've given up a goal kick. Lechton Lambert, who's been sure of hand throughout this competition, is 6.5 minutes away from 3 clean sheets out of 4 matches. Through in for Cayman Islands. Up the line they go. Just trying to gain yards and get as far away from their goal as they could. Robinson goes down. His son has just about, is still setting in St. Kitts. But it's not setting on either of these two teams. Down the right-hand side. And it's a goal kick for Cayman Islands. Cayman Islands, if they hold on, will secure the best second-place team in League C. St. Kitts and Nevis are just about assured the group winner position in Group C, with Cayman Islands falling short only on goal difference. Cayman Islands just trying to protect that 1-0 lead. And St. Kitts and Nevis, with nothing really to play for, will not accept defeat on their home ground. And that thumping tackle has just won the home team a goal kick. And it comes from Malik Roberts. Here's this challenge. Roberts, who's on a yellow card. He gambled, and the gamble paid off. Clark. Met by Duval, but the cross comes in, off the post and back into Lambert's hands, and cleared away by Rowe. Something out of nothing. What looked to be a tame cross was met with a thumping header. Clattered against the post and ended back in Lambert's arms and cleared away by Rowe. Clark's cross again. Out by Gray. The Sugar Boys are relentless. So too is Alexander, who clears. 3 minutes remaining. Clark again, he's tucked inside this time. Clark's long ball. And the header, is it a corner? It is. Clark's cross seemed to be tame, but look at this header by Boston. Lambert didn't have a chance, and the post, the woodwork, saving Cayman Islands. Williams, top of the box. He shots, and it's high, and it's wide, and it allows Cayman Islands to catch their collective breath. Referee Joe Kill urging Lambert to take the goal kick. Hanley with the throw in. Roberts. Williams. Can he create something? Chipped into the box. And Duval coming all the way back, the skipper, for the defensive header. Hanley's cross. Thinks about it. Gets the better of Campbell. And guess who's there? The skipper again. Long throw. Out by cleared off the line. It's in the back of the net. And the Cayman Islands have been pegged back by Malik Roberts. He has gone to the Cayman Islands bench. And Francisco Molina is trying to save his defender who's on a yellow card. But he's equalized for the St. Kitts and Nevis. Doesn't mean much for the home team, but it's disaster for the visitors. And the clearance came off one of the Cayman Islands players. It's actually an own goal. The clearance off the line, clattered in to what looks like Joshua Campbell and went into the back of the net. And now the score is tied at 1, and a red card given, a second yellow card given to Jalen Burt, who was cautioned on the sidelines. He gets his second, now red carded from the side. And Cayman Islands, full of despair, they defended that 1-0 lead for the better part of 30 minutes. And a disastrous clearance off of one of their own players have forced the equaliser. And St. Kitts and Nevis, who have won the group already, have now equalised in front of their home fans. And Cayman Islands, instead of going to 9 points, will go to 7, leaving the door open for Bahamas against Barbados later on this evening. And still the home team probing for a winner. The final whistle in a physical, dramatic affair. Joshua Campbell got red carded at the end. It was actually an own goal by Joshua Campbell, rather, that forced the equaliser. Cayman Islands won. St. Kitts and Nevis won. Cayman Islands go to 7 points. They're still in a very good spot to finish as the best second place team in League C. St. Kitts and Nevis win Group C to qualify to the quarterfinals. Cayman Islands will have to wait between Barbados and Bahamas to see if they go through as they play in. So all is even at 1 apiece in Warner Park in St. Kitts. When we come back, we'll have full-time highlights. Concacaf Nations League 2024 season, Group C, League C, comes down to the very last game in this group. St. Kitts and Nevis trying to steer themselves to group winners and to safety. And they're trying to fend off Cayman Islands, who needed to score 7 goals to swap places with St. Kitts and Nevis to win the group. And it was the home team that bossed the match with possession for most of the game. Crossed by Terrell, spliced wide by Kelly. And the home team continued to probe. It was Kelly again at the back post, who couldn't convert his header. Then Tugman, riding the first, skips past the second. And it was Archibald with a foot save to keep the score at 0-0. Tugman, the lone striker for most of the match, had to create his own opportunities. And the skipper Archibald doing the job. This game had volleys, it had red cards, it had squabbles, it had physicality. It was almost like a cup final. And the second half began with Duval, his cross, and Robinson clearing out Archibald. Then Williams' free kick just past that first post. Then a corner kick, and it was Robinson again. Williams showing off that skill, flip-flap, byline. Then a cross coming in, a volley into the crowd, saved by Lambert. Then the goal, Robinson to the byline against the run of play. Zachary Scott gets all his laces on this volley to give the visitors a 1-0 lead and put them in pole position to be the best second place team in League C. The response, it was Brown shot smothered by Lambert. Clark, something out of nothing. Boston's header clattered against the post, right back into the arms of Lambert, cleared by Rowe. Then the corner against the line, the clearance into Joshua Campbell and into the back of the net. The most unlikeliest and scrappiest of equalizers for the home team. So after the dust has settled, St. Kitts and Nevis go top of the group and they win Group C. Cayman Islands come in second with 7 points. With the shot count, St. Kitts and Nevis 15-10. Fouls 13-9. It was chippy. 5 yellow cards. St. Kitts 3 yellow cards to Cayman Islands. It felt like a cup final and it was played in that fashion. The home team bossed the ball with 72%. But the Cayman Islands fought hard to get their goal and give themselves a good chance to finish as the best second place team in League C. So that's it from all of us from Warner Park in Basseterre, St. Kitts and Nevis. This game finishes at 1-1. St. Kitts and Nevis win the group. Cayman Islands, so far, the best team, second best team in League C. For all of us on the broadcast team, my name is Ryan Davis. Bahamas versus Barbados, Turks and Caicos versus Belize, all coming up. See you soon.